Mass Communication Department at the University of Lagos hosted the first Governor's Lecture themed Excellence in Governance, exploring a synergy between think tanks and mass communicators. Kayode Fayemi, Governor of Ekiti State and Chairman of Nigeria Governors Forum, was tasked with the keynote speech.
If the mass communicator approaches his duty as a philosopher and is well apprised of the contending forces in the public space, he will be much adept in the way he approaches his trade. And on a more elevated level, I have argued elsewhere that the African communication intellectuals and professionals need to aggregate a separate philosophical tradition for African media practice. A practice that is development-focused than the market and profit-driven libertarian tradition of the Western media. Our definition of newsworthiness has got to shift from the obsessive patronage of oddity, calamity, and tragedy. If anything, we should reconstruct our fastidiousness to exception positively. Our media, unfortunately, is dangerously elite predatory, urban-focused, and generally negative. The implication of this on the national attitude and the tendency to be cynical, doubtful, and disbelieving is already an endemic social problem that is not good for any society. In addition, communication scholars need to re-engage the concept of agenda setting. While the debates around public agenda, policy agenda, and media agenda are clearly settled, the subterranean forces determining media agenda remain hazy, and the interests they serve remain uncertain in the background.
The annual Communication in Governance lecture series was also graced with a book release titled Introduction to Philosophy of Mass Communication for Higher Institution, which was reviewed by the first female professor in the Department of Mass Communication at the University of Lagos, Professor Abigail Ogwezi.
Look at the title of the book. One of the strategies the writers and publishers employ in attracting readers to their articles, books, or other literary and creative materials is the use of catchy, attractive, evocative, or interrogatory headlines or titles. A good headline or title must capture the imagination of the reader, raise possible questions he or she would like to answer to, and draw readers to want to go further. It must unleash some sorts of emotion, excitement, joy, sorrow, anger, love, hate, pain, name it. Of course, proper headlines or titles of articles or books should also reflect the content of such materials. Journalism and mass communication schools teach this quite well, and because visual communication is the most effective way of passing information, since the human mind processes things in images, they also remind students of the importance of beautiful pictures, graphics, and illustrations to enhance the allure and the creative material and increase the ability to attract a wide audience of readers and